start thinking about how they play, what they do defensively. During the bye week, obviously we were watching both teams quite a bit. Obviously we're familiar with SAS, they're familiar with us, so really the thought is let's go get to work.
What's the biggest challenge their D provides?
A lot of challenges, man. They're very fast. They're very, very good up front. They can get to the quarterback just bringing four the entire game. They do a great job in their zone drops and mixing in what kind of zones they're playing. Like I said, they have tremendous speed, so they can drop deep and still be able to recover and make tackles and react to the 20-yard, 22-yard throws that teams try to hit against them because of the depth of the backers and again just their team speed. So like I said, they're fast. They play very physical. They do a really good job of pursuing the football, and I'm sure that's something that they would talk about of why they've been able to generate so many turnovers this year.
A ton of turnovers. That's been a huge part of the game. So I guess it's a huge part of Saturday.
You always want to win the turnover battle, right? And you try to play as clean a football game as possible. But yeah, I mean, again, just the way they play, the way they pursue the football, and get to the quarterback makes it difficult for teams, and that leads to turnovers.
And weather less of a factor than it might be with an indoor Lions team, or?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Weather's the weather. Trevor's played a lot of football, and he's played in every condition, so he'll be ready to go. And like I said, it's the Western Final. People will be ready to go. Doesn't matter what the weather is. Yeah.
Hey, Zach, I know that it's kind of a common thing in this league, but what's the challenge of playing a team for the fourth time now in one season?
Yeah, there's a lot of challenges. Obviously, you're very familiar with what each other does.
Yeah.
There could be advantages to that as well, but again, they're just a really good football team. So it's hard to really pinpoint exactly what playing them a fourth time, how that would make it difficult. It's not like they have our calls or anything like that, and vice versa. But again, I'm sure they'll be able to get some tells on certain splits of the formations and motions and those kind of things, and we're able to as well. So it's a fun game of chess this league provides with so few teams and how many times you have to play each other.
Sure. And on that note, just where do you think this offense is at today, just compared to maybe the last time you guys played there on Banjo Bowl?
I think we've gotten better as the season's gone on. Have we arrived? No, but I don't think you've ever arrived at this level. And we got to play a clean football game to win.
Was there an area just in your guys looking back over the past week, maybe at film, maybe playing them or over the course of the season, where do you guys, in your mind, struggle maybe in those matchups against them? Was there a particular area that you guys maybe have an emphasis on this week, where you want to maybe clean up or drive home as you guys are getting into this week?
Just our normal core values, being a physical football team, playing a clean game and playing together. So obviously there's always things to clean up, and with 3 games of film to watch against them, it provides for a lot of mistakes to address. But we're preparing for this week, and they're a really good football team.
Did you notice a change in the tone today now that you're playing Saskatchewan versus the practice last week?
Yeah, just probably because it's game week. It's a different feel to it. Obviously, we were working on different things last week, more so kind of situational football, and again, not knowing who the opponent was. I think having a face to the opponent definitely helps, and it being a rival, definitely gets guys going.
How much of the 2 bye weeks, the last 3 weeks, helped guys, have their bodies where they need to be? And does anything go into, ensuring mentally guys are where they need to be going into the playoffs with, not playing a game, only playing 1 game in the last 3-4 weeks?
I mean, you'd have to ask the other guys about how their bodies feel, but for me, obviously the time off certainly helps, the bumps and bruises that the season provides, and you should be ready to go with that much time off from a mental standpoint, from a studying the tape standpoint. Everybody, should have been watching both those teams last week. So,
what's the mood of the team, or is that hard to gauge because of how playoff battle tested this group is overall, and guys just knowing what goes into a playoff prep?
Focused, I think we're always focused. Obviously, again, there's excitement, having a face of the opponent now, but we're not changing our approach. We're approaching it with a workmanlike attitude, and just trying to get better with each meeting, each rep on the practice field, and all those things.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.